North Melbourne is the next side under the microscope in our club-by-club AFLW draft reviews, and the Kangaroos picked up a few bargains, Pete, obviously starting with Tess Craven and then Tara Slender at picks 13 and 19 respectively.
Yeah, a real great couple of top 20 picks for the Roos there with Tess Craven and Tara Slender, both on value rated quite a bit higher, really. Tess Craven touted to go in the top 5, Tara Slender potentially top 10, so very exciting for them, and they fill different needs, with Craven being that inside midfielder who just wins a ton of ball, great around the clearances, just able to extract it and get it forward. So someone who can step straight in, one best and fairest there with Geelong Falcons, just had a really outstanding season after being solid in the first couple of years, but then really bursting onto the scene in her top age year. So fantastic for her. And then Tara Slender, obviously able to play anywhere, AFLW Academy member, started in defence as a sort of under-16s player, moved into the forward line and a bit of midfield, won 27 touches against the highly touted Calder midfield, so really great for her. She can find the ball, play anywhere she likes, really, so they can utilise her in any role, so really exciting for North to be able to pick up a player of her quality and versatility of that pick.
And talk to me a little bit about the mature ages that North Melbourne picked up now. Kim Rennie obviously finally landed at the Roos, got her wish, and then Jasmine Ferguson was the other out of the not Geelong, Collingwood VFLW program.
Yeah, so Kim Rennie, a lot of people sort of know, played through the Bulldogs, obviously the last 4 seasons, so very experienced, able to come straight in, step into that ruck role. We know they've lost some talent through there. Kate Gillespie-Jones obviously going, so they've got Emma King, who they like to rotate forward and whatnot, and Rennie can do that as well. She played a bit of forward for the Bulldogs in the VFLW, so they couldn't quite facilitate a trade, so eventually she's made her way there through the draft. And Jazzy Ferguson's a great story of perseverance coming out of Gippy Power. She's now sort of, I think, 4th year out and playing through the Collingwood VFLW, being a really consistent defender, just good one-on-one and able to outmark her opponent and then drive the ball forward when required. But definitely in terms of her defensive traits, a really good, strong player and someone who has taken the time to develop and work on her sort of areas of improvement through the VFLW, and now she gets the chance to step up and do it at AFLW level.
And we know that the Roos have that Tasmanian link, and being able to dip into the Devils pool, they picked up Perry King all the way back at pick 43 and then Alamora at pick 56. What are they going to offer to this North Melbourne team? Yeah,
so both midfielders, both fierce at it, able to play inside or outside. Perry King's been that AFLW Academy member, made history, sort of being the first goal kicker for the Devils last year in the NAB League, albeit in a shorter sort of season, and we've seen the rise of the Devils this year after their first couple of games last year were pretty big blowouts, but this year they've been really top performer. They did finish on top after the regular season of the Vic Country Tassie pools, so she's got some great bursts out of the stoppage, works really hard, got some good endurance as well, and just able to hit players going forward and create things, being a real stoppage player and an immense tackler, like double-figure tackles average for the season. And for Alamora, stepping up through the ranks to make allies as that top ager, as a 19-year-old prospect, she's one who's really worked on her game this year and really, I think, tripled her numbers in terms of her ball-winning ability and been able to play inside and outside, so someone who can have a presence basically anywhere. And she's played for the VFLW team for North as well, so showed enough there to suggest that the Roos are willing to take a punt on her at the next level, which is fantastic to see for her.
So overall, one of the most high-value draft hauls of the lot?
Yeah, definitely. I really liked what North did with their picks. They got the 3 steals, as I sort of said, with Craven, Slender and King. They picked up their mature ages to fill those needs in Rennie and Ferguson, and then they gave the opportunity to Mora, who's had a really consistent year, so someone who can definitely add something to the program.